Hello, loves. Hey, girls. How you doing? Meow, meow. Oh, I know. I'm late. Let's pick this up. Get your meds. Meow. Here. You probably already noticed since you were watching that cam that I added the third cam pointing over into that corner. The video quality is not that great. I got a bad USB extension cable. I'll address that in the future. Short, soon to be happening future. You want the cuddles? You want other cuddles? Yes, you do. Let's get this little tuft off your neck. See, that came from you. That's some rough play. I want you to pet me, not hold me. You girls are so silly. These girls should be ready for adoption in a few weeks. They are bonded and they must be adopted together. You little goof. She does have a little bit of an eye infection going on, which she will receive medication for about a week. She's on day 2. It's very common in kittens, especially kittens that have gone through the rescue system. The conjunctivitis, eye infection usually is highly contagious between cats and kittens, especially kittens. She's got on one eye, but we'll treat both eyes. And she gets one treatment a day just as precaution so she doesn't catch it. She gets 1 or 2. Rawr. Rawr. Let's get the annoying part out of the way, huh, girl? Your little tail is poofing up when you get really happy, just like Violet did. As soon as she sees the tube, she's like, oh, heck no. Well, let's make sure that gets in the eyeball. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Good girl. Basically, with giving the eye ointment, you just kind of try to draw a line if her eyes are closed, right where the two eyelids meet. If their eyes are open, kind of just go like this with it so it catches on the eyelid and goes in. You just put it in your own eye. Then you just kind of blink their eye for them so it works its way in. Good girl. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Let's see what your little mousey looks like. She'd tear this thing up. I wonder if the tail was always that short. If you're watching from during the Roswells, she's kind of like a Spock 2.0. Meow. Real quick with the kneading. Very happy kitty. Meow. Yes, you are. Spock actually wasn't very nice until he had to go to the emergency vet for a few days. Then he became like, oh, you really are trying to help me. Meow. Meow. It's like, well, you're just trying to wipe that eye gunk off on me, huh? I'm on to your tricks. She's like, there's no trick. I just want a head bunk. If you're curious why I pet her more than her, it's because she's more adorable. No, not really. She desires more attention than her, so I give her more attention. She doesn't need it as much, but she still gets it. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Oh. Okay. Looks like we might be having some fuzzy poop soon. Some fuzzy pink poop. Because this tail is short by about ½ inch. It's not going to hurt him. I'd trim the tail as if it would hurt him. These things never move. I don't think they like these toys. Little crinkle fishes. They got a little bit of mylar in them. Mims does like the colored balls. Whoop. whatever their favorite and mostly favorite toys are when it's time for the adoption, we'll go home with them. It's like if they were getting adopted today, she would get some of these. She's like, stop that. Come on, spin. If you're wondering where I got a butterfly in the middle of winter, well, there's a butterfly garden in Bellevue that I sneak in a mason jar occasionally. And eventually, they last, they actually last a pretty long time, but eventually they stop moving. And then I change the batteries because it's just a toy. I would never take a butterfly from a butterfly garden. If you search Amazon for butterfly in a jar or butterfly collection, there's actually several different versions of this. I'm a bad boy. I want to get to that butterfly. Butterfly trivia. They were originally called flutterbys because they would flutter on by. I'll let them play with that. And I'll take care of the litter box. There's a very thin wire. It's not transparent wire, but it's a very thin wire that's attached to one wing, and it moves that one wing. But because it's always pressed up against a jar, it looks like an actual butterfly doing both wings. And when it moves the wings really fast, it flutters. Lots of pee and poop. Good looking poop too. Meow. You guys want Uncle Cougar to visit tomorrow? Itty bitty litter box and scooping inspection committee. Go to sleep, butterfly. Alrighty, I'm going to be heading out now. I'll send Chris in to visit in a little bit. In a couple, 2-3 hours. What? You don't want me to leave yet? Okay, come here. This is a justifiable delay. You got a little bit more fuzz on your claw. There we go. Don't worry if you see a little fuzz on their claws. It's just picked up from sharpening. It's fine. You want some patents too? Yeah. She's like, nope, I'm good. But Mims likes to chase Sham when she's running, especially after the laser dot. Alright, I'm going to head out now, so enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day. Oh, I'll be editing Skycam probably tonight or tomorrow. There's one that's attached to the top of the kennel cage and looking down into the room. Alright. Tuft in your ears. You're picking tufts off the blanket.